It's tarot time.
Tonight, we unravel a story written in the quiet space between protection and possibility. I am Master, and this is the lesson of the Four of Cups. They called it ghosting season, not because messages stopped arriving, but because Avery stopped answering them. Avery used to be known for quick replies, sharp instincts, emotional intelligence that made people feel seen. Friends used to joke that Avery had a gift for timing, knowing when to reach out, when to lean in, when to hold space. That was before the breakup, before the slow erosion of trust that didn't explode, didn't scream, didn't end with betrayal, dramatic enough to warn others. It ended politely, respectfully, with explanations that made sense but somehow hurt more because of it. After that, Avery didn't collapse. Avery became efficient. She cut off the long locks she'd worn for years and kept only what felt necessary. Work got done, deadlines met, bills paid, life continued in clean, functional lines. But something vital went quiet. Dating apps were deleted, group chats muted, invitations left unanswered, not out of cruelty, but out of exhaustion. It felt safer not to want, safer not to hope. At night, Avery would scroll through unread messages like museum exhibits, a friend checking in, a co-worker offering coffee, someone new offering nothing dramatic, just presence. Each one received the same internal response.
Not now. Not worth it. Not what I'm looking for.
And so the phone was placed face down, again. During one therapy session, the therapist listened quietly, then said something deceptively simple.
For 1 week, reply to every unread message.
Avery laughed.
That sounds like chaos.
The therapist smiled.
It's not about the replies. It's about noticing what you've stopped seeing.
That night, Avery lay in bed, phone glowing in the dark. Notifications stacked like cups on a table, 3 already familiar, already tasted. Disappointment, effort that led nowhere, emotional labor that wasn't returned. Avery whispered into the room,
I'm not avoiding life. I'm protecting myself.
And another voice rose inside, softer but persistent.
Are you protecting yourself or protecting your pain?
Avery opened the first message, typed a response, deleted it, typed again.
Sorry, been quiet lately. Hope you're well.
It wasn't warm, it wasn't cold, it was honest. One reply led to another, short, polite, human. By midweek, Avery noticed something unsettling. The messages weren't overwhelming. They were ordinary. No grand declarations, no promises, no one asking Avery to be anything more than present. And that made Avery uneasy, because the heart had been bracing for impact that never came. One message, though, stopped everything.
Hey, just thinking of you. No need to reply.
Avery stared at it. That was it. No hook, no expectation, no history demanding resolution. It didn't look like the future Avery once imagined. It looked small, inconvenient, unremarkable. Avery said out loud,
This doesn't matter.
You see, Seeker, the Four of Cups is not the card of ingratitude. It is the card of discernment turned inward, of someone who has tasted enough to know the cost and now hesitates to drink again. The 3 cups before Avery were real. They held love, hope, loss. They earned Avery's caution. But the 4th cup is different. It does not rise from memory. It is offered from elsewhere, not from the past, not from another person's need, but from life itself. Avery's thumb hovered.
If I answer, I might feel again.
Another voice responded, calm and tired.
And if you don't, you already know how that feels.
Avery didn't suddenly believe in love again, didn't feel healed, didn't feel brave. But Avery typed back,
Thanks. That means more than you know.
it wasn't a beginning, it wasn't an ending, it was a response. Something subtle shifted after that. Not joy, not excitement, but awareness. Avery noticed the air felt less heavy. That silence wasn't as protective as it once seemed. That numbness had been doing its job, but maybe its job was finished. Later that week, Avery told the therapist,
I don't feel fixed.
Good. Fixed things don't grow.
That night, Avery left the phone face up on the table, not because answers were expected, but because life was allowed to knock. The Four of Cups does not ask you to say yes to everything. It does not demand trust before it is ready. It does not shame you for withdrawing. It asks only this: when you protect yourself, do you still leave a door unlocked for the future version of you? Not the version healed overnight, not the version who forgets what it cost to feel, but the version who might one day be ready to notice again. Avery didn't re-enter the world all at once, but something important happened. The heart stopped holding its breath, and that seeker is the true gift of the fourth cup. Not the promise of happiness, but the reminder that life is still offering. Quietly, patiently, waiting not for your certainty, but for your awareness. So I leave you with this question, and I ask it gently. When you protect yourself, are you still protecting your future or only your past? The cup remains extended,